All right, I'd like to take a couple of moments now and fix a couple of limitations or sort of minor issues with our serving up of static files from our server. I'm going to start here in our serve static content function, and our big limitation right now is we only serve up text HTML, and that seems unnecessarily limiting. It would be really nice if we could serve up JavaScript, HTML, or even image files or something. To do this, I'm actually going to say get content type. I'm going to write a new function called get content type, which takes the file name and will then return a new content type for that. To do that, I'm going to use a new built-in module called path here in Node, and I'll include that, and then I'll come all the way down here and I'll write our new function get content type for a file name. I'm going to be pretty primitive about this, and I'm just going to key off the extension that we get back from the file name. So to do that, I'm going to say path.xname file name, and then I'm going to convert it to lowercase just to be safe. Now I'm going to say switch extension. If it's a JPEG or a .jpeg like that, I'll return image JPEG. If it's a .gif, I'll return image GIF, and so on. So we'll do PNG, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So let's go ahead and do those. And so this is text JavaScript. If we get a .js, if we get a CSS, will be text CSS, and if we get HTML, will be text HTML. If we don't like what we get, then we'll return text plain, like that. Now, let's fix up that code. All the parentheses match up. So now, when we get the file name here from the URL, we should be able to get and print out the correct content type. We have one more slight problem, and that is right now we are always converting the data to a UTF-8 string, which we don't want to do for anything that starts with image. So what we can do here is if get content type fn dot subster from 0 to let's count these out. Image is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equals image, like that. If it's an image, then we'll just res.write the buffer like that. Otherwise, we'll do res.write as we had it before, d.toString UTF-8, like that. And now we can write our binary or UTF-8 data as we get it. So this should now let us run our server and serve up other file types. In our contents directory, I've gone ahead and added an image PNG file, which is 35K or so. So now I'll run our server. And then here in this window, I'm going to use a new bit of functionality on curl which is the -o flag, and that says take the output of this request and put it in that file. So I'm going to say go to localhost 8080 and get the content image PNG and write it in test.png. Now you'll see here test.png is indeed the same file as we got from before, and you'll see it is a wonderful little paintbrush painting that I made some months back. So that's the first problem we want to address in our Node server. And then there's one other thing I want to quickly show you, and that is this whole given one stream and then given another stream, like we're going to take a read stream here for a file and we're going to pump that data to another stream, which is the HTTP response. It's a common enough problem that the Node people have actually included in the streams pattern a function called pipe, which lets you pipe from one to another. And the nice thing about that then is I don't need the on or the end functions or event handlers at all. So what I can do instead is I can say create the read stream. I don't even need this functionality anymore. I do need the content type, so I'm going to say var content type equals. Let's do that. We'll just do all the work up front. I'm going to leave this here too, just in case there's an error. But now I can actually just write out the first header, which is 200, and the contents type. Let's actually spell that correctly. And now I can actually just say rs pipe my contents into the results, and I can get rid of all the rest of this stuff. And our serve static content function just got really simple and really easy to work with. So let's go ahead here and restart our server. And let's go here and we'll rmtest.png, and we'll go here and rerun our command, and you'll see we still got the same 35348 bytes as we got from before. But now our serve static content function is much easier to work with. So those are a couple things I just wanted to show you on the little server. We're gradually improving, refining things, and cleaning it up, and we're now ready to move on to the next part.